New at 5 today, justices of the U.S. Supreme Court heard arguments on the Cobb County murder case against Damien McElrath. He is accused of brutally murdering his adopted mother by stabbing her more than 50 times in 2012. But now, after 2 trials, his legal team is claiming he could be a victim or become a victim of double jeopardy. 11 Alive's Latasha Givens joins us live in studio. And Latasha, this may be a little confusing or difficult to understand.
That's right, Jennifer. It can be a little confusing because McElrath was found guilty in 2 different trials, but 2 things happened. And the first trial was thrown out, and the second one, a jury handed down a conflicting verdict that basically said he was guilty and insane in one charge, but then guilty and not insane on another charge. That was all for the same crime. Now, last year, the state Supreme Court threw out those verdicts and said he could be retried.
We'll hear argument first this morning in case 22721, McElrath versus Georgia.
Oral arguments took place Tuesday before the highest court in the land for a Georgia murder case dating back to 2012. 18-year-old Damien McElrath was found guilty of killing and stabbing his mother more than 50 times, but that 2014 verdict was thrown out. Fast forward to 2017, McElrath went back to court for a new trial. He was found guilty again, but this time there was a twist. While McElrath was found guilty, he was also found mentally ill for felony murder and aggravated assault charges. But he was found not guilty of malice murder by reason of insanity.
An acquittal is an acquittal is an acquittal, and it is absolutely barred from retrial.
Carlos Rodriguez and his co-counsel are arguing double jeopardy if the case is tried again.
Going back hundreds of years before even the adoption of the Constitution, is that if a jury in a court with jurisdiction returns a verdict of acquittal, that verdict is final. It may not be, the defendant may not be subjected to a second prosecution ever. No questions, end of discussion.
But the Georgia Solicitor General counters, making the argument that double jeopardy doesn't apply.
And here, because there's no verdict, there's no termination of jeopardy, and the double jeopardy clause doesn't apply.
In 230 years of federal jurisprudence, Georgia is the only one, and this is the only time that the state would be asking to retry someone for an offense for which he was acquitted. If the court rules in our favor, the malice murder count for which he was acquitted is an absolute bar from retrial.
And for now, McElrath remains in the Cobb County jail. His legal team says he met the legal test for insanity in the state of Georgia, and having met that test, he should not be held criminally responsible. His attorneys believe he should be in a hospital receiving treatment, not in jail.